Well, this is Angelo Quinones, the winner of a new prize. I'll let you know how that went in a second. First of all, I want to praise God for a new day like today. We don't deserve any new days at all whatsoever. You know, and so we have to be very thankful that we're even alive. You understand what I'm saying? Especially in a world like today. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I went to, I say Atian's Christmas party. It's not only her Christmas party, so I don't want to, cut anybody else short. I just keep on forgetting the name of the company. So I have to say something. And I can't say, just anything. So I just say this is Atian's party. She has a lot to do with it. And the dear people with her at the office, everybody is a part of the company there, major contributor. But I just say Atian's company because I just don't know the name of the company, man. It just doesn't stick with me. So I just got to get that. I think that's one of the new things I have to do. Now, I went to the Christmas party, okay, for two reasons. Okay, to mingle with everybody, to be supportive, to show support to the company. I have to be honest with you. Okay, when you're in a company like this that have done so much for us as a family, we have to support the company. Imagine if nobody goes imagine, check this out before I tell you what I won. Imagine if hi Anna, my love, I'm taking care of my baby. Um, Imagine if nobody went and they spent all this money on speakers, on food, on the hotel expenses because it was in Prince Inn, something like that. Prince Inn hotel, something like that. I got to get the name of that because I want to go to a hotel and relax, and take a dip in that pool. So at least I know the name of a hotel now, in the Philippines. I knew several, but that was a long time ago. That was like 6 years ago when I was trying to plan, our honeymoon, which never came to pass. I never took her to a honeymoon or anything like that. To my chagrin, I should have, but I never did. But at least I have a name of a hotel that's nearby. I mean, it's just very nearby, in Bogo, I believe, right? So that's just the deal. So just to show support, number one. Number two, definitely, I'm not going to lie to you, I wanted to win the first prize. I needed a refrigerator, and I just told you about it anyway. I can't keep a secret. I needed a refrigerator, and that was the first prize in the most way. Okay, I mean, when I was in the United States of America, okay, I always had a refrigerator, and I never bought a refrigerator. It just came with the apartment, or it came. I was planning to get married in 2001, and I stayed over at my pastor's house for a few months. He had a refrigerator. I think the only place I didn't have a refrigerator, okay, was Miguel's house, and that's a house that I rented. And that's the house I was gonna live in with Belsie if we got married, and we never did. That didn't have a refrigerator. That was going to have a refrigerator, but that's the only place that never really had a refrigerator. But everything else that I rented, the two last apartments, top notch apartments I'm talking about, next to the beach, carpeted, the wall to wall carpeting outside. I mean, elevators. I mean, the works. It looked like a hotel. Okay. So, and I really love that place because it was the close proximity to the beach, Um, so I never had to buy a refrigerator, and all the homes that me and my mother, and my sister, and my brother lived in had refrigerators. So we always had a refrigerator. A refrigerator is a very common thing in the United States of America. Okay, and so it's a common thing. It's not a common thing here. Hi, Hanmala. And so I just had to placate my daughter, satisfy her a little bit. So I didn't have one here. I didn't have a refrigerator here in 6 years. Now that's to my chagrin. I could have easily have got a refrigerator if I wanted to, and that's laziness in my part. Okay, I'm not talking about laziness and not working because I received what I received because I worked, but that I didn't have that I didn't have a refrigerator before this prize was beyond me. How I lived 6 years without a refrigerator. Okay, but on the 7th of December, which is a very special date in the United States of America. That's a celebration of Pearl Harbor, the Pearl Harbor, not the celebration of it, but the celebration of the memory of the people that died in Pearl Harbor, the attack by the Japanese against the United States of America in Pearl Harbor. That's a very famous date. It's just like 9/11. It's the same thing, So that's just it. That was 9/11 before 9/11 happened. You understand? Anyway, on December the 7th, 2024, I went to the party for two things: to support the company and to win first prize. Okay, so I said I asked Reese to. I mean, we're having a lot of problems, and I figured out that when you get a loan, all the problems seem to go away. Meaning that everybody's my friend. When you have money, oh, hi Angelo, hi this, hi that. All the what I mean. The people that don't say hello to you, or magically say hi, Angelo. Magically say hello. You know what I mean? So that's just the deal. So I mean, and I told Riza this. I said, something, hun, because we call each other hun still, even though with all difficulties and we're on our way to a separation or divorce, 100% in Jesus' name. But we call each other hun because we called each other that for 6 years. So it's just oh heavens die hard, And I said, something that God doesn't, what God doesn't like it. I told her this on the way to the tricycle, not to the party, but just something else. I say, God doesn't like, that we talk and say hi to each other and stuff like that when I have money. Before the loan of Adriana, and I'm gonna get to the party in a second. I mean, she wasn't talking to me at all. She was nasty. She was cruel. She was mean, basically. And then when I got my loan, when I say hello, she would say hello. That's cheap. That's cheap. That means that you're only nice to people when they have money in their pocket. And I'm just sick of that. But that's why we're heading into a divorce, because I want to marry somebody that's more financially independent, more intuitive to what I want in life, and that's not to get rich. Okay, if I get rich, it's not because I want to get rich. You understand what I'm saying? It's to help people. It's not to help my own bottom line. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just it. I mean, I want to help others. I want to create, a church house, or create a soup kitchen, or create opportunities for people who are, the dirt poor, the poorest of the poor, to help themselves or to eat. As a Christian person, that's what I want to do, and I want somebody by my side who's not thinking about herself all the time, but is thinking about things around that line. But anyway, talk about the party. So anyway, we went to Prince Inn, which is not that far away from here, maybe about, I don't know, good 10 minutes, I don't know, whatever. And Risa was nice enough to take me there because I didn't want to get lost. Okay, you understand? There's one thing that I don't want to do is get lost. And, I didn't have a load on my cell phone. I should have got it like that, but, I don't want to get lost. I'm still sort of new, around here in a sense. There's places where I know how to go, but places that I don't know how to go. So I asked her to help me. She said, okay, fine, because I have money. Now, if I didn't have money, she wouldn't help me. But anyway, just the deal. So we got inside, and man, everything was nicely done. If anybody's listening to this from the company, well, you guys just did a beautiful job in decorating the place and putting. And I want to buy a table like that. I want to buy a kitchen table like that. A large table. I want to buy a table with chairs, not like that, not like that, but better chairs. But my mother used to have chairs, very expensive chairs, from the kitchen, and a very expensive table. It must have cost like $7,000 at that time, and that was like 20. Let me see what it was. 21 years ago. If it was $7 at $7,000 at that time, well, it has to be like 20,000 now, you know. So, hi, my love. Hi, hon. Hi, my love. Hi, hon. So basically, I mean that kitchen set was amazing though. It wasn't only a table, it had 6 chairs, and then the chinero, the big unit that has glass that you can put plates and you can put stuff, and it's just a big monstrosity, of a thing. And I had it in my house, and I left it there, and I don't know what my brother did with it, but I mean, he didn't have a good kitchen set, so probably he took it to the house. The table. I don't know where that's at. Maybe it's I don't know where. I don't know because his kitchen was small, So his kitchen was not big like mine, it's not even big anyway. It's okay, but it's not. It's bigger than most kitchens in the United States. That has to do with just apartments. And that's for sure. Um, so we went there, and I mean, it was just a lot of talking at first and stuff like that about different topics and issues and stuff. My favorite was topic that was brought up was saving, because I have a problem with that. So Atian hit it right on the nail, meaning hit the topic right on the head perfectly. Because we need to save. Me. I need to learn how to save. I know how to save. I don't need to learn. I just need how to practice what I know. Okay, I know how to save, but I just don't do it. So starting this year, I'm going to be saving each month something. God willing, we shall do this and that. And she brought up some ideas that the company is coming up with and helping people in the company to save. Part of us, the loanies. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that's a great idea. I'm going to ask her how I'm going to do what to do. In that endeavor, how to save. And I'm gonna ask her right off the bat next year. Hi, my love you. I love you, my love. I already gave her milk and everything like that. Hi, my love. I bought her a wonderful music box. Oh, you should hear it. It's so cute. I can't do it now. Put it for you now because I need to. It's like a little tiny handle that you have to circulate to make the music. So I can't do that and hold the phone. But it's so cute. It can make you cry. That's just the deal. And I bought one for Sean also. And I bought 21 things from Shopee, by the way. 21 things. I received like 15 as a 6 or 7 ago, something like that. Including for me because Adian, and my wife bought me a head of stuff. I don't know if she bought it for me initially, but she probably bought it for her. The earphone, cell phone, and battery pack. That you plug in when you lose your power. You just plug it into your phone or whatever. And let me just the picture. And so I think that was all for her, but then she just let me have the earphones, and it is so I count that as a gift, I guess, even though I'm paying for it, like that. But Atian is the one who really gave me my Christmas presents early, all the pants and the shirts and stuff that I absolutely love, and I wear them all the time. I wear them to her office, and I wear them around the house, and I wear them when I go outside of the house. I mean, I'm just going to be using that for years, basically. And also some new things, I'm going to be buying some new clothes that I really need, And I bought some new clothes for me also, Yeah, my love, yeah, my love. Anyway, getting to the party. Let's get to the party. Okay. So they had some prizes. Now, this was the funny thing about everything, okay? And everything looked beautiful, and everything was decorated, and everything was perfectly done by the company. Okay, good, fine. So anyway, we sit down and there's no food at first. They gave us a little cupcake and water, which kind of was to say, okay, just wait for a little while. You'll have your food in a couple of hours. My love, wait, my love, my love, wait, Daddy's talking. And so all right, so we had a little water, the dollar water thing and a cupcake. I said, oh my God, I'm hungry. You know, because the thing is that I don't like to eat, when I go out, before I go outside. I ate some chicken, from Mercy, and that's another thing I wanna add before I get to the party. That I bought a lot of things from Katong and Mercy. I have credit. I have good credit. I'm establishing my own credit. because Risa had problem paying, what we owed. Okay, we would get into an argument, she will get out, or whatever the case may be, and then we will have problems. So I had to reestablish my own credit, okay, with Caton, and my own credit with Mercy. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? And so I bought a lot of. I bought like 6,400 pesos from Caton November, and about 2,400 roughly so from Mercy. So I had to pay, what was it, almost 9,000 pesos, which was almost $200 in American currency. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not getting anything in December until I really have to, so I don't have to pay anything in January, and I know it's killing them to death because, that's a big. I mean, I paid. I paid in the last 4 months. I paid Caton like 5,000 something, 5,000 something, 5,000 something, and 6,000 something. That's 21,000. That's more than 400. That's 400. That's like $400 that I pay. So I mean, I want to thank them for the credit, and it's not like I'm mad at them or anything like that. I can't do that every month because then I can't buy things that I need for the house, a lantern or a new flashlight or a present for because we Spanish people celebrate January the 6th as the day of the kings, in the Bible, like Christmas also. It's like a Christmas, like a little second Christmas. It's not only December the 25th, but it's also January the 6th that we celebrate like a little mini Christmas. We still celebrate it in Puerto Rico. In Puerto Rico. That's what I'm saying. So it's just the deal. So I want to buy my son something, my daughter something next month, and I want to buy a speaker that I need a new Bluetooth speaker, the one that I brought in Atian's store or whatever you want to call it, company, and I need a new one. So I mean, I saw a way how to do it with pay later, okay, or pay later in what do you call it, Shopee. I didn't see that before. I didn't know that you can actually put 6-month payments on things. I did not know that. I didn't see that print underneath the price of the things that you're buying. I didn't know that. I know, but in order to do that, I need Atian's help because I need to create a new, Shopee account, because the problem is that Riza's old telephone number is gone. So if I want to do something to special in Shopee or to change something, I need to get a code. I need to get a code in her own telephone, her old telephone number, which she no longer has, and I can't do it. So I need to open up a new Shopee account. Okay, fine. Let's get to the party. I know I'm dilly-dallying, beating around the bush. So let's go. So we sit down for a few hours and hear a lot of, some people talk here and there, and it's kind of boring. To be honest with you, it's kind of boring hearing people just talk about things. Okay, we want to get to the prizes. Okay, that's what I'm saying. But that's the support. The support is being there for the whole 6 hours or 5 hours, and I was there for the whole 6 hours. And Risa too. I got to give her credit. Okay, got to give her credit. I got to give credit where credit is due. Okay. So then comes lunch, okay, around 11 something or whatever it was, and then 11 to 1 or I don't know, 11:30 to 1, I don't know. And then they gave everything went perfectly. Perfect. I couldn't have done it better myself actually. And I was going to give them the idea, listen, when we're eating, let's sing right then and there. Everybody that can sing. Okay, that's what I'm saying. And so that's what they did. They passed the microphone around, and when people were eating, people were singing. That's perfect, man. Do that again, please, Atiana. If you're out there listening, she's my favorite fan. Just do that again because it was perfect. It was great. It was just a beautiful opportunity. I sung 3 songs: "Don't Be Cruel" by Elvis, "Falling in Love with You" by Elvis, and "I Want to Hold Your Hand" by the Beatles. But it wasn't recorded, to my chagrin. It wasn't recorded. I did a good job. I just didn't record it. I wanted to sing "Walk On" by Matt Monroe, but he couldn't find it. He couldn't find it on the selection thing. But anyway, next time I'll record it. I'll sing the same ones, and hopefully I'll look the same, and let's just sing the same. That's just about it. And some other people sang. Maybe I don't know. Maybe about 15. I think maybe there were 20 songs in all. Maybe something like that. Like that. I had three, and then other people sang. So I don't know. So then we got to the prizes. So what was the prizes? Well, there was like about 10 people to win rice. I said, Lord, please, please, don't let me win rice, because I said to Teresa, I said, if you win this rice, do you get to go to win another prize? She said, no. And I think that's accurate. So if I would have won the rice, well, I wouldn't have been eligible for the refrigerator that I won. Okay, so I said, Lord, please, I have rice. Thank God. I thank you, Lord. I have rice. I praise your holy name. I have rice already. I don't need rice. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Please don't let me win. Okay, all right. And then comes I don't know if it came second or third. I don't know. But let's say a heater. I said, Lord, I don't need a heater. I'm in the Philippines. It's blistering. I don't need that. Please don't let me win that, Lord. A heater, please. I'm not in New York. It's not cold here. It's actually hot. Eat it. You understand what I'm saying? Caliente in Spanish. Eat it in Philippines. I don't want a heater. All right, so I don't win that. Thank God. There's also like about 11 people that are called for that, or 13. I think 3 heaters or 2 heaters. I don't know. If I'm not being so accurate on the count, please forgive me. But it's just roughly about that, more or less. And then let's just say the third prize, let's say, maybe it might have been second, but anyway, whatever. The third prize was like a fan. I said, Lord, I don't want a fan, okay? I don't want a fan. I have 3 fans in the house. One on the ceiling, one on the floor that cost me a fortune, and a portable, a battery operated fan and light, which is amazing. Nobody has it here, probably in Don Pedro. Probably Atiana doesn't have something like that. That's what I'm saying, because she's rich. I'm just saying. Okay, I don't need a fan. I have 3. So I don't win that. If I would have won that, I'm not eligible to win anything else. That's the way it goes. Now, Atiana could correct me. Okay, but I think that if I win one of these prizes, either the rice or the heater or the fan, I cannot win first prize. Any other prize coming up. That's it. You win, you sit down, you get out, or you whatever the case may be. You understand? You understand, right? I say, oh God, I didn't win that. I didn't win this, that, or the other thing. Just like Gilligan's Island. This, that, the other thing, it's just like the dictator, Gilligan's Island saying, I promise you this, that, and the other thing, and then he doesn't give nothing. In my situation, thank God I didn't get this, that, or the other thing. I'll say, so what's next? Well, I think it was the television that was next or something like that. And if I'm skipping something, please forgive me there at the company, the television. I said, well, something, I don't mind winning another television, but I don't need it. I have like a 50-inch television in my house or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't care. And I don't need a television. I mean, I have an LG Smart TV. It was better than the one that I had in the United States. It's better than the one that I have that I had in the United States. I don't need a television. If I win, am I gonna die? No, because I could have gave it to Riza. But the problem is, you give it to Riza, man, and nothing lasts in the house there. The house is like the Bermuda Triangle. I mean, something goes in, it doesn't come out. And nothing lasts. Everything is broken. Everything is, it's the washing machine that I bought 90% of it that she has over there in my mother-in-law's house. Hi, my love. At least lasted for 6 years. I bought it when I came in 2018. I bought it, I think, in the same, like December or November or something like that. So it could have been in the beginning of 2019, but I don't remember. But it's like 6 years. Okay, fine. It broke and then they fixed it again. Okay, good. But that's the only thing that lasts, man. The refrigerator's broken. The television that they had is broken. The radio that they had is broken. The windows are old, and some of them are broken. All the doors are broken. Every single one, except for the one on the back is broken. There's one, the main door, one of the sides doesn't have a handle on it. So I mean, I didn't want to really win a TV because I knew how to give it to her, and it was not going to last. Look at my television. That's going to last until it lasts. Okay, so I forget my English here in the Philippines. But there was only one television, and thank God I didn't win. Now, if I would have won that, I wouldn't have won the refrigerator. Okay, then comes the washing machine. Now, washing machine, I say, you know something? I mean, I do work hard washing the clothes by hand. You know, I'm washing it like my mother used to wash in the 1970s for crying out loud. But I don't want a washing machine. Okay, Risa has a washing machine over there. She doesn't wash my clothes anymore. I told her the other day, can you please wash the pants that, and I was saying to my mind, I didn't say it like this, that Atiyan gave me, you know? I didn't say it like that, you know, because she wouldn't have done it anyway. I'm still waiting for. I'm gonna see if I could buy a brush and wash it by hand. You know, there's, you know, the pants that are dirty that Atiyan gave me, and they were her son's pants. There's one pants that couldn't fit me at all. It's so bloody big. I mean, that couldn't fit me. So I mean, it's just, you know. I mean, so big. I mean, that's like for King Kong. That guy's just massive, big. He's just tall, you know, and he's husky. And then, if you would have gave me some of those clothes that don't fit, and I think there's a shirt that there's a white and black shirt or whatever. I don't know, it's black and navy blue. I don't know what it is. If I would have been in that shirt, okay, if you would have given me that shirt, you know, 6 years ago, I would have fit in there easily because I was very burly. I wasn't fat, but I was just huge when I came here. I was 241 pounds. Okay, I weighed myself, you know, before I left to go to the Philippines, and I was 240, and I was on my way to 270 pounds. I was on my way to, let's say, 140 kilos, or like, I don't know, 140 kilos maybe? I was on my way for that. Not 140 kilos, maybe 125 kilos. I was on my way to being very close to 300 pounds in the United States, because I just used to eat, and like that. And, you know, my basketball days were basically over until I came to the Philippines, and I didn't really exercise. But anyway, whatever. So he's just a big guy, and if you would have gave me some of those clothes when I came here or in the United States, it wouldn't have been no problem at all, you know. But one of the pants were like so big and tall that had to do with height. You know, not with being fat, but that had to do with height. And one of them, you know, I couldn't wear at all. But getting back to the party, so somebody wins the washing machine. I say, oh, good, I still have a shot. And after the washing machine came the refrigerator, and this is where the fiasco came in of me and Risa. Not that we were arguing or nothing like that. No, it's just a bad camera recording. Okay, and it's several mistakes that I did. Number one, the next time I'm at the party, God willing, and God gives me life, and then they still do the party. When I hold the camera, if I win, I cannot get excited, because when I won, I turn off the camera. I say, yay, and boom. I pressed the button, I got excited, I got out of the table and rushed over there. Good God, that was my mistake. That was my mistake. Next time, I was praying to win. To the Lord, I said, Lord, if I win, I'm going to glorify your holy name, okay, right in front of everybody. I'm going to glorify your holy name. And that doesn't happen all the time. People win, they don't say a bloody thing. They win, and they don't say, you know, thanks to God. They don't say Jesus' name. They don't glorify his name. They you know, it's just like, you know, it's that's not good. I mean, we have to, anything that good comes from up above, says the Bible, you know. So that's just the deal. I mean, you have to thank the company, but you have to thank God. You know, you have to thank the Lord, you know. They used to play with a sheep bone in the old days, in the Old Testament time. The sheep bone was like a lotto, like dice. You know how you play dice? You know, you put the dice down, and, you know, I don't like playing that game, but, you know, if you shoot a 2 or a 7 or whatever, you know, I don't know the rules too much, you know, because I don't play. So, but they used to use sheep bone, because the sheep bone has like different points on different sides of the sheep bone, or the knee area, or whatever it is. Okay, so they used to squat down, and they used to have like long skirts. The Jewish people, even the guys, they used to have like long. I'm not gonna call them skirts, but like gowns or something like that. You know, and they used to put the sheep bone, throw the sheep bone on the gowns, on their gowns. And each side of the sheep bone had different points, so that would be the different numbers. So it says that, hi my love, hi Anna my love. So it says that the man cast the lot, but God is what makes the number turn up, something like that, roughly. Like you can play. In other words, you can play. That's where the lotto comes from. Lots. You can play the lotto, but God is the one that allows you or disallows you to win. You cannot win any lotto anywhere around the world without God okaying that win. Just because of the verse in Proverbs, okay? Any lotto game you win is because of the Lord, and any lotto game you lose is because of the Lord didn't allow you to win. That's just all this. Or you didn't simply play, and maybe God didn't let you play. Because if you would have played that day, you would have won, and maybe He didn't want that. Hi, my love. So anyway, so the grand prize is a refrigerator, and I wanted a refrigerator. I was praying for it and everything like that, and I said, Lord, we really need a refrigerator because of the babies. Anna, hi, my love, Anna, my love. Anna is a special child, and sometimes she doesn't want milk, so I have to worry about putting it on the table and waiting so many hours. It's powdered milk, so it's just, but in 4 hours it's going to spoil, or whatever the case may be, and either I have to drink it beforehand, or it has to be this, it has to be that, and she's crying now. I'll be there, Anna, my love. I'll be there. I love you, my love. Daddy love you, but Daddy's talking, okay? Love you. I love you, my love. Be a good girl to Daddy. Be good girl to Daddy. Anyway, so and then I can't buy a lot of meat because it spoils. Even though if you buy a little tiny box and buy some ice, well, I bought a lot of sausages and ham one day. I had to throw a whole bunch away because the ice simply didn't do the job and the box didn't do the job. You understand what I'm saying? So I was just sick and tired of buying meat and just buying so much ice and stuff like that just to keep the stuff cold. I felt like I lived in Washington's time or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't even have no ice at that time anyway. They had a season everything with salt to keep the meat fresh. You understand what I'm saying? So let me just do this before this is annihilated. So I said, Lord, for several reasons, I need, I could buy a whole bunch of chicken and put it there in the ice box, even though they have brownouts. That's the only problem. But they don't have brownouts for 2 days or 3 days. I mean, sometimes the brownouts last for 5 hours or 8 hours or 3 hours. But, everything will be iced down enough for to keep it cold until the power gets back on. But anyway, because I'm not going to say they always have brownouts, but this a month or two that sometimes you experience like 1 or 2 blackouts, we call them in the United States. They call them brownouts here. I don't know why. So the washing machine comes, and I'm praying to the Lord. And you can hear in the recording, which I no longer have on my phone. I have it on Facebook. I'm trying to get it to my phone so that way I could upload it on YouTube, but there's no luck so far. It's in my drive, but I can't find the video in my drive to upload it. So I might have to, download it again from Facebook, and I don't know how I'm going to get it up there. But let's see how it goes. I'm hearing a motorcycle. That might be Shopee. Who knows? I have to lower down a little bit because I'm waiting for some additional orders. Okay, shipments. Shopee is like Amazon here. Very popular. I didn't really like Shopee at all. I didn't, because we bought a walker for Anna that she never used because she can't walk, and it was just cheap as hell. So I because of that experience with Shopee, I didn't really like Shopee. But I bought a lot of things recently, and everything's been perfect. Except for that sticker that came the other day. But I already chronicled that sticker. That fiasco with me and Reese and stuff like that. So I'm praying. Okay, I'm looking through the camera. And I was confident that I was going to win, but then I was surprised when I won. So I guess I wasn't so confident so much, because I don't deserve anything. That's the thing. All right. So, wait, my love. I'm talking, my love. Daddy's going to come, my love. Daddy's going to come. Let me check if she pulled. Let me check if she pulled. Wait. Just wait. Wait, guys. And my back is killing me as I get off this thing. Wait, my love. Wait. Hey, coming. Let me see, my love. Did you poo? Let me see. Put some pants on. Let me see. Let me see, my love. No, you didn't poo, my love. You didn't poo. What's the problem? Let me get you up a little bit. Let me get you up a little. Up. Come on. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Come on, 1, 2, 3. Okay. There you go. Okay? Now don't complain. But Daddy's talking. Walkie-talkie. Daddy's walkie-talkie. Okay? Shh. Be a good girl. Shh. They go Shopee right there. Maybe that's an order. I don't know. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? Shh, and shh. And so anyway, I'm talking a lot though, but I always talk a lot. Preachers talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's just what preachers do. And I happen to be a preacher and a Bible teacher. Okay, that's why I talk a lot. All right, so this is just a deal. So this is just it. So I mean, I'm praying to win. I should say rather, the washing machine because of all the things I told you. I could put my juice in there. I could put Anna's milk in there and Sean's milk in there, and I could buy a boatload of chicken. So that means that Mercy's in trouble because now I could just buy a whole bunch of chicken, and if Risa could cook it, or if I could get boneless chicken, or whatever, it's just sausages. It doesn't even have to be chicken. Who doesn't know how to make sausages and ham? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know how to cook. Okay? So that's no problem. I make my rice. I cook my meat. She doesn't cook for me anymore. Risa doesn't cook for me anymore. She doesn't even wash clothes for me anymore. But the thing is that I did those things before I came here to the Philippines. I washed my own clothes because I was single, and I cooked because I was single. So I mean, it's no skin off my nose to do those things now. I asked her the other day if she could do it because those pants that Atian gave me that were her son's is top quality. So and they're big, so you really need to really clean them well to get maybe some stains off and stuff like that or whatever the case may be, because sometimes I sit on the floor or whatever the case may be. You understand what I'm saying? Either outside where the bridge is at or at my spot, whatever, so that's why she has a washing machine that I bought. 90% of it I bought, and so I was expecting her to say, she said, I'm gonna wash tomorrow. Okay, I'm still waiting for tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't want to wash those pants, so I'm gonna keep on bothering her until she does it. Just like the Bible says, if you keep on knocking the door of a neighbor to help, and then they'll eventually help you because of your importunity, you're bothering them. They'll get up and do it. Okay, they'll say, no, I'm busy. I'm with my children in bed. I can't come. And if you keep on knocking, it's okay. Let me just help this guy. This is bothering me half to death. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the unjust judge. The woman wanted judgment. She wanted something settled, and the judge says, I don't fear God, and I'm not, but because this woman is tiring me, let me just get up and help her do what she wants. Like that. That's just the same thing. All right, so Anna, be good girl, my lover. Anna, be good girl. Anne, be good girl, my love. All right, so that's just the deal. So the problem is, this is the thing. So I was looking through my camera, recording a lot of stuff. Okay, I recorded like 15 to 16 videos, small videos, 1 minute, 50 seconds, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, like that. Maybe 4 minutes, like not too long video, because I'm not gonna record 6 hours. You know what I'm saying? All right. So if I didn't record myself singing, I mean, I'm not gonna record everybody else. Just large segments. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, like I saying, I didn't have a lot of room on my phone anyway. I just had like I don't know what it was, like 10 gigabytes or whatever. I don't not a lot of space. So I was recording everything, and the dear person up there from the company, okay, I forgot her name. She's gonna kill me with the one with the glasses. You know what I'm saying? She was up there, and then you hear the drum roll. Like suspense. It's like Alfred Hitchcock, like, and then you're like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm over here dying, and then they're putting, some music, like, da-da, like, come on, and then another drum roll. I mean, come on, don't torture me, for God's sakes. And so anyway, and then she's excited. She says, Angelo Quiñones. I said, ah, and like that, and then I turned off the recorder. I mean, good God, man, that was my fault. So as soon as she said Angelo Quiñones, I didn't even wait for the Quiñones to finish. Angelo Quiñones with an S. Well, she said Angelo Quiñones, but I cut it off, and it's just like Angelo. I say Angelo, Quiño, and then it broke off right there. Next time, if I win something, whatever it is, even if it's just the cheap or the top price, I'm going to keep my hand off of the button area because I got excited and pressed it down and stopped the recording. I mean, come on, man. Good God. Oh, my Lord. I hope I win next year just to record it. Forget about the prize. Okay, maybe next year I could win not the refrigerator, but and now I don't have to buy a refrigerator when I get that big loan from Atian, Lord willing, in December of next year, because I'm gonna go all the way straight without asking her for nothing, unless it's a family emergency that has to do with my 2 babies. I'm not gonna get any money, none, no loan. I'm going straight, God willing. I'm going straight all the way to December and getting my big jackpot. My big pot of gold, God willing. You understand what I'm saying? The 350,000 peso or whatever they can give me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm going to either move out of here into a new house or fix this house for Sean. And just that's just the deal. But, so I won. And I said, yay! And like that. Like, yippee! And Anna's laughing right along. I said, yay! Yippee! She's laughing. I said, yay! Yippee! She's laughing, my baby. I said, yay! Yippee! Anyway, so that's just the deal. Right, Anna? Yay! Like that. Anyway, so I said, yeah, and I cut it off. Oh my God, I was so disappointed when I looked back at the video. But I did win first prize, a refrigerator. Now, is it a incredible, one of those super duper caluper refrigerators? No. Was it a 2-door refrigerator that makes ice? No. Was it even a 1-door with a sort of a thing on the front that you could pour water, having it been made of cold water by the freezing by refrigerator? No. Does it have like incredible plastics that are very strong inside that are not gonna break? No. But does it have a lot of shelves inside? Yes. Is it sturdy? Yes. Is it gonna last? I hope so. At least 1 year. You know, let it last until I get the loan and I don't have to buy a refrigerator. This cuts 25,000 peso off that I had to pay in December. It cuts it off. That means I could do something else for the house or save. You understand what I'm saying? And I had this in my budget to get it in December. In Jesus' name, I had it in my budget to get it. You know, the Grand Poobah loan. Next year, I had that in my budget. I have the cement in my budget, the windows, the tiles, the new bed for Anna, the new bed for me, the tables, the kitchen sinks, the bathroom sink, the this, the that, the tables, the refrigerator I had, a washing machine. I had the works. Because you could do a lot in the Philippines with 350,000 peso. You understand what I'm saying? That's just the deal. But now I don't have to do that. I don't have to save. I don't have to waste for a refrigerator because I got this one. So is it a great? And Natia knows this. She's not going to criticize me for saying this or other girls over there. Is it a great, like, wow, of a refrigerator? No way. No. It's not like that. But it's a refrigerator. Okay, you understand? And I'm extremely grateful to God, grateful to the company, including Atiana and the girls there, for inviting me to the party, and grateful for Arisa that brought me there because I am legally blind. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm grateful for the refrigerator that it looks sturdy and strong. That's what I want. I just want to put my stuff in a refrigerator. something that we take for granted in the United States. We take a lot of things for granted in the United States. If Denise is listening to this, and Obed and Mark and Greg, and I don't know about Gil, but because Gil's in a special place, or living with his sister anyway, because he's legally blind, he needs help right now and stuff like that. So I don't know where's he at, if he's even listening to this. I love you, everybody who I mentioned. I love you guys tremendously. We take a lot of things for granted, man. We just have them in the United States, and I'm telling you, when we're in another country, like especially a third world country, and we don't have the stuff that we used to have, we say, "Good God, man, do I miss my country?" Because the refrigerator I had for my whole life, except for one time that I was going to get married in that place and live in that place that I was living in that place. We were fixing that house and stuff like that, whatever the case may be. And it was a dump when I first saw it. And I saw it with my fiance, Belsi Ruiz, my ex-fiance. And we saw the place. It was a dump. It was garbage all over the place and this and that. But I looked at it. I looked at the structure of it. I said, no, wait a minute. I'm a very hard worker. I could clean all this stuff out. And I'm looking at the walls. I'm llooking at the floor, looking at the ceiling. This thing has potential. And I was looking at the potential of the house that, with hard work, we could clean it up, fix it up, buy some things and make it look nice. And it did look nice. It was just a problem with the bathroom all the time. That's the problem, And, but it didn't have a refrigerator, but everything else had a refrigerator in my life. I had a refrigerator for my 99.9% of my life. I had a refrigerator. Okay. But to come here and not to have one, and to have one now because I won first prize. Oh man, you don't know how happy I am. You don't know how. Now I can't plug it in because my power is connected to my mother-in-law's place, and I have a very small cord. It's not a thick, heavy-duty power cord. Extension cord. So I need to buy a heavy-duty extension cord. That's the first thing I want to do next year is buy that from D&L, and because they do cut. They do measurements, and they do cut cords for you like that, heavy-duty cords. Okay, I just got to get the full measurement of it. I got to bring this cord, have Anna over there while I do that, and in my mother-in-law's house, and get the cord because then she won't have the fan. Get the cord and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? And then get that cord, and then I'm off to the races. So yeah, I want to thank everybody out there again who invited me to the party at the end. If you're out there, and all the girls, I'm very happy that I won. It's very needful for my special child and my other child and myself. And man, now I could put things in the refrigerator there. I could buy sausages I could buy a whole bunch of sausages, which I'm going to start doing next month. I'm going to buy a whole bunch of ham, and I'm going to put it in there. And that's going to do. That's going to cut down on my bills. Because now I don't have to go to Mercy every day to buy chicken in the morning. I could buy chicken myself and cook it myself, or I could buy ham, or I could buy sausages, or I could buy whatever the case may be. You understand what I'm saying? Or bacon and leave it in there, and like that. I don't have to worry about the milk anymore spoiling. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about a lizard eating something, a snack or something like that, or whatever the case may be. You understand what I'm saying? I could put the medicine in there. The vitamins, the seizure medication, all that stuff, I could put it in there. You understand what I mean? The things that I buy from Jollibee, the spaghetti, the chicken, and from crispy chicken, there I could put it in there. I don't have to worry about I fixed that situation. There's no more cats coming in and stuff like that. But I had to worry about cats coming in and eating my food. It's ridiculous. But I don't have to worry about that now. So and that's why I need to buy windows in the kitchen and stuff like that. I fixed a situation with like some sort of barbed wire set up in one of my windows, so nothing like that. A cat can come inside and stuff like that. That's why I need to buy windows, and that's one of the stuff that I have. Those are some of the things that I have in the budget for December of Lord willing of 2025 when I get that big loan from Matian. I'm gonna really fix this place up to such a degree that you're not gonna recognize this house. It's going to be a before and after. It is going to be amazing. Amazing. God willing. I'm saying. If he gives me life and stuff like that this year. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you how I won. And also, and this is what happened. When I actually won, Okay, when I actually won, I turned off the recording by mistake, which will never happen again, and so that recording was it got me to the point that when she called my name, okay, fine, so that was okay, but it didn't. You didn't have the reaction of me getting up there. Next time, well, you know what I'm gonna do. Next time, what I'm gonna do when I win, I'm just gonna take the phone with me to the stage area. Okay, to the stage area. I'm not gonna give it to Risa because this was what happened. I did my mistake in not finishing, when I won and everything like that. But I gave Risa the phone, and she started to record me saying thank you and everything like that. But it was only 22 seconds because she stopped it for some reason or another. She stopped recording, and I don't know what happened. I don't know why she stopped it. But she stopped the freaking recording, though. So I did my mistake in not recording everything when I actually won. Okay, but then I gave the phone to her. That's the mistake that I did. But I didn't know that she wasn't going to do a good job. I should have just, I didn't know that I turned off the phone. That's the problem. But she recorded like 22 seconds of me getting up there and saying thank you. And I did like an Elvis impersonation. Well, I want to say thank you, guys. Like that. It was only a freaking 22-second recording, though. It was a very poor job by me in recording the second to last segment, and even a worse job of my wife recording only 22 seconds of my reaction on stage, where I thanked everybody. I hugged a couple of people. I hugged she's gonna kill me. I know she's the one that makes me sign all these papers and stuff like that. I gotta get her name. She has a wonderful voice. All of them have wonderful voices up there in the office, and that's a God-given thing. Want to have a wonderful voice like that. I don't know. I want to ask if one of them could read the Bible for me one day, like that. Just read it, like, if they have time. But that's another thing, altogether. But I want to thank everybody again in Hamana Company because I don't know the name of the company. But I want to thank you so much, Atian, for inviting me. All the girls for inviting me there, for giving me the address, for being patient with me the whole year. We got into some tough times, me and Atian, and but she her job is to say no when she has to say no, and to say yes when she can't say yes. That's her job, and we have to respect that. I told her my concerns, and she told me certain things, and we have to leave it at that because the thing is that we're there to help each other out. When I go there and get loans, I help them out. Okay? Right? When they give me a loan, they help me out. So we're helping each other out for me to continue to get loans and maybe invest in the company. I want to be an investor, though. I want to be an investor of the company. I got to ask Atian, how can I invest? Not only to save, but to invest as one of the partners in the company. I don't know if I could do that, though. That's the problem. I mean, you can invest in McDonald's. You can invest in Burger King. You can invest in Kentucky Fried Chicken. You can invest in Amazon. You can invest in YouTube or Facebook. I mean, you can invest in companies. Google. You can shares is what you call it. You can buy shares to a lot of companies in the United States. So I want to know if I can invest in this company and stuff like that. And not only that, this company, but I want to see if I can invest in other companies, like I mentioned, like over here, McDonald's and Jollibee. And I want to see how I can do that because you can make some money on the side. You understand what I'm saying? But that's for another time. That's for another day. This is Angelo Quinones giving glory to the God and Father of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. God is not the God of the dead, but of the living. And that means that Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob were very much alive at the time that Jesus said those words. Please subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up. And please leave me a comment on the screen. Man, I just want to praise God the Father and the Lord Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit for winning this prize, man. This is, this is not the first time I won first prize. When I was, and I'll let you go with this. When I was a boy, about 10 years old, when I was a boy, I won first prize, and there were 2 lamps made of, those ice cream sticks? Those, not like toothpicks, but ice cream sticks, those old-fashioned ice cream sticks, that they're kind of round on the edges, the old-fashioned ice creams, Hi, Mala. And I won two set of lamps made of that. They were wonderful. They were wonderful. I don't know how they made that. From the foundation of it all the way to the covering where the light is, and then they covered it with a nice covering made of those sticks. And I don't know what happened to those lamps. I don't know if my mother gave them away. I don't know what's the deal. But I won first prize. It's not the first time I won first prize. But I think since I didn't enter a lot of contests in my life, that I think the refrigerator was the second prize that I ever won. Now I'm not saying awards or anything like that though, because when I climbed the mountain way back in 1980 or 81, I won a helping hand award in helping people up the mountain in the camp in Vermont, New York, in Camp Wapanaki. I won a prize. So that was a prize. It was a cheap prize, but I did win a prize there. I won an award also as the most most improved basketball player on my team. So that's a trophy that I won, and a medallion also. I also won a prize, and this is a funny one, of improving my behavior in school. A nun gave me that one. A nun gave me that one just as like a little pin and stuff like that from a Catholic nun, and because at that time I was going to Catholic school. I'm not a Catholic now, and so I won that. So I won some prizes in my life. I did win some prizes. So I can't remember anything else that I won or anything like that, but. I won some prizes in my life, but this happens to be the biggest prize that I ever won, okay, in my life. The refrigerator. And so that's just the deal. I just want to thank you guys. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's have a wonderful New Year's, okay? I wish you and your family and your friends a wonderful and a blessed and a safe Merry Christmas and a even better New Year. Can you do that for me? Okay? God bless you guys. Take care. Bye.